Hi guys and welcome to another video. Now this video will be a bit weird because somehow I have lost half of the video up until after the time lapse. So we'll just go over basically what I remember saying and about what we did. So we'll go into the capacity. And we designed the base as usual in the time lapse. So we chose this pickup body because the capacity is a pickup, and it's I think it was the smallest pickup I could find. This of course doesn't count. And we used steel panels, a leather chassis, steel chassis material, a front longitudinal engine, double wishbone and solid axle leaf. The engine, oh yeah, we made a new engine too. Sadly that wasn't either in the time lapse. No, that wasn't time lapse, but I don't have the footage for that. So it's an inline 6. Cast iron block, dual overhead cam, 4 valves, and 4 valves per cylinder. Cast head material, and it's have 88 bore, I think that is, and 90 stroke. It has cast iron crank. I thought I used forged steel on that, but apparently no. Cast conrods, cast pistons. And a harmonic damper. Alright, I doubt we would have to use a harmonic damper if we just used forged steel crank, but anyways, it has a pretty standard compression ratio, 40 cam profile, 50 springs and lifters. Did I not change that at all? A very low RPM limit, or pretty low. We don't have very valve timing. No turbo. Just standard multi-point injection. And it's running on regular 95. Cast low exhaust. Freeway catalytic converter, baffled muffler front, and the second. But it's just the longitudinal rear wheel drive, manual 5-speed, open differentials, utility tires, solid disc front drums in the rear, semi-clad under tray. Why did I go for that? Weird. Normal interior, just basic. Hydraulic rack and pinion. I think we may have gone for advanced 90s, and just the very standard suspension, and they like that quite a lot. So let's go and look at the other models. I don't think we'll look at this one again, or I will just cut it out, because I have the power to do that. So I'll see you guys in less than a second. No, wait, a couple seconds. Yeah. So here we have it, the capacity, and this is the base model, as you may have seen by the amount of black plastic. I'm pretty happy with it. It was really hard to design. I am not a huge pickup guy, but I think it turned out pretty well actually. So hold on. I don't remember anything because I made this like a week ago, but it has 154 horsepower, a red line at 5500, dual overhead cam, 24 valve. It's quite economical, and it's not that heavy. I don't know if I already talked about this, but it does. We made a new engine, inline 6, 3.2 liter it looks like, and I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know if you guys have heard it yet, but I'll let you guys hear it right here. Sounds like a pretty standard inline 6, because that's what it is, of course. But anyway, let's have a look at the... I think we're gonna look at the premium model. So here we have the premium version. It has, instead of black plastic, it's painted in silver color. I think this one looks maybe a tiny bit better. But I'm not sure. Of course they are extremely similar, just a different color on the plastic and stuff. But I think this also has a bit bigger engine. Yeah, this one has 178 horsepower instead, and still very good fuel economy, 21.81%. So almost 22%. So that's really good. It weighs a bit more, I think, and has a bit higher red line. I think it may have a bit softer springs, although I'm not sure about that. But I think this one is turned out great. But we'll have a look at one of the 4x4s. So here we have the 4-wheel drive model. I think this one looks a bit worse than the other ones. It does have hubcaps, which I don't know if it's good or bad, but at least it has something. It has a bit higher ride height, of course 4-wheel drive, all-terrain tires, and a different engine from the ones no, it does have the premium engine, I think. Yes, it does. I think it has a bit stiffer springs. It has not the premium interior, but the standard interior. Because this is the regular, which we didn't look at the 2-wheel drive version of that. But here we have the 4-wheel drive version. It looks pretty much just like the other ones, but let's go ahead and get this thing into production. So getting the capacity into production, we're gonna go with pretty automated tooling, pretty optimized process, probably faster funding, but we want a lot of reliability. They like that, and we almost just want to work. We don't need to learn a lot from this. We're gonna go pretty automated tooling, pretty optimized process, 34 months. So we'll have a look at that later. Probably a bit faster, because we have a lot of modders to use. And we're gonna learn a bit from this engine at least. A large factory do we build another factory? It would be great if we could use the one that the BX16 is in. But not yet. But I think we're gonna use this engine in a lot of different cars. So we might as well just build another factory. Do we build it in Helvetia? Don't really know. Iron Foundry. Forge Works, because I think we're gonna use Forge internals in the future. QA testing and maintenance. Holy crap, this is a big factory. But how much will this cost? 1.44 billion. That's a lot of money. And I don't think this car will pay for that. But we'll take out a large loan and it should be fine. But we'll sign this off. But let's also make a new car factory. Because all of them are in use. Or retooling or something like that. So let's make a large 3 steel presses, galvanization plant. We'll use that in the future. QA testing and maintenance. How much will this cost? That's a lot of profit. Worker wages, worker quality, let's put that up a bit. It should be good. QA threshold. Automation, let's put that up a bit. Tooling quality. Let's also put that up just a tiny bit. And that should be good. So let's use the forecasting tool. 30% on all, that's a lot of. But we still don't make profits until the 5th year, and I doubt we'll make money on it at all. If that's so, what is the average? 10,000. The premium 4-wheel drive, let's put that one at 12,000. The regular 4-wheel drive, let's put that one at 9,000. Let's put the premium at maybe 11,000. The premium the regular version at 10,000. This one at 8,000. But then let's put this one at 9,500 and put this one at 10,000. Is that good? No, that is not good, but a lot better. I don't know how we should do this, because they don't want to pay a lot more. But I guess they will have to. So let's put this one up to 13,000. This one to 11,000. This one to 12,000. No, let's put that one at 11,500. This one at 10,000. And this one at 8,500 maybe. Is it good now? A lot better. I don't think we'll be able to price it any higher. So that will have to do, I guess. So let's sign this off. It's still very not good. We would like to at least make profits in the 2nd year, but preferably make profits in the 1st year. But it looks like no, that will not be the case. I don't know what that means. But look, we'll probably be able to keep this for a couple of years. And if we make 1 billion profit after 6 years, that's absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and sign this off. How many? So 24. Quick math. Maybe let's do 48. I cannot do math. 36 months. That should be 3 years. Let's do 3.5 years. And this question: do we fast forward? No, we should probably take the is it the Dusk and facelift it. I just gonna do this edit model. So we're just gonna go ahead, delete all these except for one. I don't know if we can put the inline 6 in this car, but we'll try. But I think most of them will still use the Chimera engine. I think it still looks pretty modern, but I think of course we can do something to it. So I'll go ahead and try do something to it. So that was the redesigning the Dusk. I think it looks pretty good. It looks a bit weird in the but that's probably just me not being used to designing the more modern cars. But otherwise I think it turned out pretty good. We didn't really change anything at the rear except make the glass in the rear headlights, rear tail lights more see-through. But also we changed a bit in the interior, as you may have seen in the time lapse. But I'm pretty happy with it for being one of the first modern looking cars, or I mean the other cars we made so far since we went bankrupt have also been pretty modern, but this looks like a car that could be made in the 2010s almost. So in 10 years, but I think we'll aim for around 2005 or something. But anyway, let's I'm going to get it into production, but you guys are just gonna skip over that. So I'll see you in a bit. So I've pretty much got it into production, and look at these amazing profits. Just in the third year of its selling, it will sell 975 million, almost $1 billion. So that's great, because we also did lose 0.5 billion or $500 million, because we had to skip forward a couple of years. So we had actually had a factory to put it into, but it was fine. Now the dock and city is on sale, so that's great, and hopefully this will be on sale very soon. How long was it? I think it was 12 months, so basically nothing. Yeah. And what is it that takes so long time? Is it the factory? Car factory 1. Yeah, it's the retooling or configuration that takes a long time. But I think that's where we are going to have to end it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I certainly did making it. It was really fun designing the Dusk. I did not think it would be this fun to design newer cars, but it was. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!